Hey everybody, welcome to the new tooling episode for ACME's 2022 Virtual Toy Show. Got some updates for you on some tooling that we already announced and some exciting new stuff that we'll have coming out later this year. So here we go, let's get started. Here is the latest pattern of the 55 Bel Air Nomad, and we are getting really close to going to tooling on this. We got some changes to make, a couple design dimensions, features, and details that need to be added. All that can be done before we go to tooling, but it's looking really nice. The lines and the features on the roof, the chassis is coming along nicely. This is just the stock version, you know, your entry level, all stock 55 Bel Air Nomad single exhaust, and just something you'd find on the dealership floor. This will feature and it be able to adapt to all of our drag racing parts, our custom Street Fighter wheels and tires to be added later, and to everyone's pleasure, this will have functional brake rotors and calipers. So, praise the Lord. And then we have the updated pattern for the 68 GT500 convertibles. Really close to going to tooling on these as well. These are looking really, really nice. Here's the convertible with the roll bar, and then here's the convertible with the top on. It can't be removed for this pattern, but it will be in production, obviously. Again, down the road, multiple factory options to do, and also a bunch of custom versions to do as well. Both of these, I would still say, are on track for late Q2 delivery of the first finished production pieces for both the Bel Air Nomad and the GT500 convertibles. So really excited that those are coming along and kind of seeing the finish line. Moving on to some new wheels that were tooled up, and I got to give a shout out to John Fox at YCID for these. This was his idea, and he came to it with us. These are 19-inch. They work out to be 19-inch custom wheels based on a factory design and a factory style. Right here we have the Chevrolet steel wheel that can go on a bunch of GM vehicles. Then the GM classic 5 spokes. Then into the Mopar side of things, we have the Magnums and the Rallies. And again, these are an oversized version, kind of like a Street Fighter style of the factory, based on the factory designs. So I think these are going to give a really, really cool new look to some of our custom versions. Moving on to another wheel and tire improvement. This is for the C10s. Up until now, we could only use that custom wheel that we had on the Holly shop truck that we did a few years ago. But now we're going to be able to use all the Street Fighter wheels, all the other custom wheels on some C10s. So we got some really cool ideas to show you down the road in 2022 for some cool C10 stuff. The biggest new announcement for the dirt car guys are the 1/18th midget tool. Is the 1/18th midget tooling. This is just an awesome project. We're lining up a bunch of the top midget drivers right now. We already have Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson on board, which is just fantastic. We've really liked working with those guys so far. But here's the midget first shots. Similar to the 1/18 sprints, we're going to have multiple different sets of wheels and tires, the 3 different main engines that they run, all the different exhaust features. We're just really, really happy about this. You can look for an announcement on the first handful of drivers and these tooling shots within the next week or two is our plan. We hope to have the first delivery of production July-August timeframe if everything works out right. But we know how the shipping has worked out in 2021, and I don't see anything improving drastically. But we'll get them to you. We're super excited about all this. And then for some brand new tooling that we have not shared with anybody yet. That'll be coming on board at the end of 2022 and probably leak some into first quarter 2023. Is some just awesome stuff. The first one that we'll do are some new engines that we're tooling up. The first one, we're going to do the LSX crate motors. They're going to be able to come with the blower and without the blower on it. And then we're taking the existing 426 Hemis that we have, and we're tooling up the whole new blower setup for the top of those, for all the Cudas, Challengers, all the Mopar stuff. So pretty cool stuff about that. Next one is going to be a little, I wouldn't say upgrade, but some variations for our Blazers. We have almost completed all the tooling for all the parts to make the 70 to 72 GMC Jimmies. This first one will be the bronze with the white top, and there's a part number A18-07709, and we'll get all this information blasted out to you guys as soon as we can. But new grill, new seat patterns, and then some other small details that made the GMC Jimmy unique from the Blazer. So great stuff there. Next we have, this is probably the one that I'm most excited about for 2022. Q4 2022, we plan to have 70 to 71 Plymouth Hemi Cuda convertibles. This will be the first one, lemon twist yellow with body color steel wheels. Removable top will come with it. This is going to be one awesome line of cars. Again, more info to come soon on this first yellow one. Up next, we have a really, really cool improvement on the Blazers. We are going to tool up a whole new chassis system for the custom lowered two-wheel drive versions. Just a ton of subject matter that can be covered with these. This will be the first one, black on red. We'll put some chrome 5-spoke bullets on it, and yeah, couldn't be more excited about this one. And last but not least, another great line of cars that we're going to be able to come out with. This one's probably gonna be Q1 of 23 by the time we get everything sorted out. But here we go, 69 to 70 Pro Stock and Super Stock Mustangs. We have the engine done. We obviously have the body and the chassis. We're going to get all the right wheels and tires, some hood configurations, exhaust, interior roll cages, and whatever other small parts we need. But these cars haven't been done in 1/18 scale to my knowledge. So in a ton of great names, from the Ford drag teams of 69 and 70 to Stark Hickey, Auxier, and Al Joniak ran some cars. Just a slew of great names from the 60s and 70s. That wraps it up for the main rounds of new tooling for ACME for 2022. Hope you guys like